There's been lots of talks over the years over empowering the girl child and fighting for the rights of the girl child. But now let's take a look at a story of despair for the boy child. Violence against children continues to bear emotional and physical torture, not only to the victims, but also the society in general, with male children said to be the most vulnerable as they never speak up about their violators and their violations once it occurs compared to their female counterparts. This is according to a report launched by the Department of Children's Services that highlights violence against children in the country over the last 12 months. And as Raquel Muigai reports, these young boys still grow up harboring so much hate for the very society that is meant to protect them.
Mathare area of Nairobi hides more secrets than its numerous alleys can tell. Pain hubbed within young boys who have been violated and robbed of their childhood.
Nimefika mahali sasa mimi nikaona kabla tukae na yeye aniumize bure ndio aliniambia hata atanigonga aniue. Nimefika mahali sasa mimi nikaona acha nimuondokee niende nikakae na shushu. Nikipata fare naweza enda.
At only 14 years of age, Brian, not his real name, cannot fathom what a father's love entails. Their relationship echoes that of two enemies who are always at war.
Hizo hasira nakuwa nazo wakiongea na mama asiwa nakuja kuzilipishia kwangu.
Brian says he has tried to no avail to understand why the beatings begin in the first place, as his father is never under the influence of alcohol or any kind of hard drugs.
Tukikaa chini tuongee mambo nikaa kuwa nataka kuisikia. Nilifanya nikasikia vibaya jumia ni alikuwa ananiita nikalisha chini aniuliza sasa hapa na hapa unataka tufanye nini? Mimi namwambia tufanye hivi na hivi. Alafu sasa akikaa natoka tu anaenda.
This young boy's life is a drop in the ocean in the world of child violence here in the country. The Kenyan Department of Children's Services indicates that 1 out of 2 children undergo whatever form of violence at any given time, physical violence being the most reported form of violence against children here in the country, the boy child being most affected compared to the girl child.
There's so many cases that are lying within our households because no one wants to speak about. One, because of the taboo. It's a taboo to come out and say this is exactly what happened to my boy child as compared to what happened to my girl child. Secondly is also, just as I just told you, the setup or the way we are meant to believe that when this happens to a boy, you're not supposed to cry, yet you're suffering.
A sad but true state of affairs has replicated through this boy's life, who is only aged 15, and despite being mentally challenged, can articulate himself. However, his brother tells us that Joshua, not his real name, was sexually molested by a man that was known to him and the area they live in. Joshua's silence robbed him of any chance to have any measures taken against the said molester. His brother says the matter worsened Joshua's mental health.
Akili yake alikuwa nasikia kitambo akinini hata akikuwa amesimama hapa tu muite hata sikia lakini kitambo alikuwa nasikia.
According to the report, perpetrators of violence against children is usually by the parents, caregivers or their adult relatives. And despite efforts by children officers or those involved in protecting the rights of children to address these issues, there is still a lot to be done in how boys and men are taught to handle situations that violate their rights and privacy.
We are going to have a generation of so many women empowered, and so what about the men?
Baba hata nikipata nafasi tukae naye chini hata tukae.
For these children, internal brokenness and mental scars are a tapering factor to the serenity of life, an agony that can only be felt from inside. But if at all violence against children is to come to an end, it will take more than just policies, but a societal effort in safeguarding the rights of children. Raquel Muigai, Citizen TV, Nairobi.